We're 10 seconds out. Plenty of time to...
Now, Falcons have got some good defensive tools this game. They've got the Aphotic Shield from the Abaddon, they've got the Chen with the heals, and it's probably going to be going for a mech. Bounty runes. Push back out onto Scopy, but Skeeter doesn't have the Curse of Awareness, just the Aphotic Shield to start things off here. Nice Scatter Blast out onto 2. King Jungles could potentially be in some trouble here. The hook's already out there, and they have been slowed down by the Blood Grenade laid down from Schofield, although they will turn for Schofield. They drop the Iron Branch, and yeah, it should be the first blood going the way of Falcons. Malrine picks it up. Extra gold in his pocket, but Whisper... Crit has rotated in towards the mid lane though, but Malrine might just end up falling before it. Whisper has a chance, although Whisper, he does not have the Stinger. Malrine somehow survives, and now Crit in with that Blood Grenade and the Bushwhack. They're gonna get the kill. Gold split between the two, but quite happy with the amount of experience they find there. And Malrine actually gonna TP down bottom, see if they can find Yuma here. Shield crashes out. King Jungles does have the repel, so it's not going to be an easy kill to find. Amar with the body blocks, trying to make sure Malrine can get in range for the Dismember. And he will eventually get it off. Repel is committed, but Yuma might just end up falling still. Has a lot of move speed with the Afterburners, but he loses it. Didn't pop the wand, so he ran out of the move speed and eventually got hooked by Malrine. Collects the kill. Another stack of the Flesh Heap. Snaking takes the mid lane in the meantime, so he's going to be getting some XP. And up top, Skeeter continuing to free farm on the Abaddon as well. 35 and 5 compared to 33 and 4. Closing in on his level 5. And Whisper will move into the jungle, farm up these stacks. He's taking a lot of damage though. Has to be careful. Crit also in the vicinity, trying to steal some XP. In the meantime, Malrine ends up finding the Snapfire back in the mid lane. But Whisper has to be careful here. Crit, he does have a sentry if he wants to go for this kill. He's fine with this, and I think so is Whisper. He's like, okay, I'll hold on to this tower. I'll give over mid to some of my supports. Schofield looks for 6, but while this is happening up top, Malrine gets the kill with the Dismember. They take down the Vi. Snaking in the meantime, going to continue to farm up. Mid lane though, Hoodwink in some trouble as Whisper able to find the Hoodwink there. Crit taken down. Sand King and the Primal Beast. So I wonder if Falcons look to make a move, but for that up top, they're going to try and go for Skeeter use. Got the borrowed time. This is a bit of a weird play coming out from the side of Heroic. Oh, quick Rolling Thunder to cancel out the Vice charge. Mortimer's Kiss is laid out as well. They are going to be finding Snaking. Or are they? Snaking actually heals back up. Now Malrine throws out the hook. The Dismember's there as well. King Jungle's trying to keep the Vi alive, but he's not going to succeed. They're going to lose 2 on the side of Heroic. Schofield also drops in the meantime. And now King Jungle's going to be next with the Inhibit. Crit in the meantime, catching out Whisper. Whisper, if he gets hit by the sharp shot, could maybe end up falling. Hook! Oh, so close. Whisper barely gets away. 3 dead, as that was Heroic's move. Did have the epi, but didn't quite commit it, and as a result, Falcons. Power Rune in the mid lane, not gonna spawn up top, but they might be able to find the Spudge. Whisper channeling the epicenter. They should be able to get Malrine here, but Malrine is actually surviving a Aphotic Shield and the Meat Shield, keeping him alive long enough for them to find Yuma, and Falcons have completely turned this gank around on its head. They still lose Malrine in the end, but man, Heroic, they pay a hefty price for it. And Snaking also loses his courier. While this is happening, Whisper actually gets run down by Skeeter. And Falcons, just as a complete, curb storm coming in from them, not getting any better. As the Vi is also in some trouble. They found Schofield on the Snapfire in the meantime. 4 heroes soon to fall. Heroic getting picked apart at the seams. Okay, Amar pops the Rolling Thunder as he spots out Yuma. Yuma gonna be in some trouble. King Jungles They're going to be the sacrificial lamb here. They will settle for the Omni. Sharpshooter off the mark. If that connected, maybe they go for Yuma, but not today. Not now. Falcons? Well, Rosh is up for the taking. Yeah. King Jungles, can he get it in time? No, they find a hook out onto Schofield. The Vi goes in with the help of that pulverize straight on top of Skeeter. Amar in the back lines, working up quite the barrier thanks to the Sheep Crash. And now with the roll-up actually dodging out a bunch of damage coming in from the Sand King. Surviving long enough. Maybe they can find Whisper in turn, but Whisper with the haste rune gets away. And Falcons, they've lost one, but Heroic have committed every ultimate in the game to only find a Pangolier. Falcons, they're going to get this Roshan. Mar could end up falling down bottom, although they actually spot out Schofield on the Snapfire courtesy of Crit. And the Predator becomes prey. Not a lot of grannies, I know, who would turn out to be Predators, but you always got to keep an eye out. Crit already buying out his shot with the Hunter's Boomerang, so okay. Whisper has been caught out, though. Burrow Strike with the cookie. And Whisper in some trouble. Slowed down by the curse. Skeeter gets the kill with the Radiance. And yeah, Heroic just on the run. Just getting completely ran at. King Jungles probably going to be forced to pop the Repel here. Can't TP out. Doesn't have it. Gonna make this difficult for the side of Falcons. Buying as much time as possible. But yeah, none of that's enough. And in the meantime, Mallory even gets a tier 2. So Falcons just ramping things up. Could even go high ground at this point, to be honest. Still have the borrowed time. Amar looking to find the Snapfire. Schofield in some trouble. The hook connects from Mallory and they get the kill. Absolutely huge for the side of Falcons, who still have the glyph. Whisper, though, goes in. Two-man Battle Strike, but the Sandstorm, he actually Battle Strike out of his own Sandstorm, so now Whisper's in some trouble. They use the Guardian Angel, but it's not enough. All the damage that comes in is pure and magical, so he ends up falling. And Falcons, they get themselves a Rax as well. This game, just a complete storm. The Vi, his turn to feed now. Hook goes in, lands onto Skeeter, and Skeeter's fine. That's 2 ultimates down for the side of Heroic and not a single kill found.
That's it for Radiant's middle tower. We'll never forget you.
So Heroic have to be a bit careful here. Alreen looking for the hook. The Vi, he goes in, finds Crit, but the Aphotic Shield is quick. It's going to keep the Hoodwink alive for now. Hand of God as well. Mortimer's Kiss is coming through, but it's not enough damage. And now the Yuma the Yuma Gyro in some trouble as Marine ends up finding him. Still a minute remaining on the Aegis. Activates the BKB as an amp damage rune, and Heroic just have to ducktail and run. Amar, beautiful 2-man Shield Trash and Swashbuckle to keep them controlled. King Jungles is going to be falling. The Vi might be next. Hook not up for a bit. Whisper here, an epicenter potentially being committed, and they are going to settle for Amar, but Amar has the roll up as well as the ult. Quickly cancelled out though by the Vi on the primal. Can they find Amar? Yes, eventually they get the kill on the Pango. Buybacks out, but they've lost Yuma. Malrine's going to fall. And looks like they're going to try and make an attempt for this Pudge, but the Pudge is very hard to kill. This Malrine didn't have the backup of Skeeter, so no shot on the Omni Knight. Hopefully to get a repel off, but both sides keen on finding some type of initiation. Bushwhack out from Crit, lands onto Schofield, hooks out though onto the Vi. Instant Battle Strike by Whisper as he's looking to channel in the epicenter. Malrine, well, already used a Dismember, but with the help of the BKB, he's not taking any damage from this epicenter. And now Amar goes in with the counter initiation, already low, but has the barrier helping him out for now. Yuma trying to dish out some damage. Actually, he's got an entire Rapier up, but still somehow Whisper is the one who ends up falling. Amar gonna be in some trouble as Yuma does get that kill. They could find Malrine. Maybe Heroic can still hold on here as Yuma gets himself a double kill. That Rapier working overtime for the side of Heroic. Oh, Yuma has to be a bit careful here. Crit's still around on the hood wing, trying to poke and prod. Yuma really wants to get the Aegis though. If they can't get the Aegis, Heroic stand a chance, but Skeeter blinking, trying to steal the Aegis away from this Gyro. Is he successful? Oh, Aegis is on the ground and it's picked up by Yuma. Skeeter's gonna fall here. Heroic now potentially with a chance. Divine Fever coming out, keeping Skeeter alive though, and there's the Rolling Thunder from the Pangol here, but the Skeeter Abaddon is still gonna fall. BKB is committed by both Whisper and Divine Llama. As Yuma, oh, the hook is out from Malrine. If they can find the Gyro, it could be huge, but the Gyro does have some lifesteal. Repel not available, but he's still trying to stand and fight. Malrine dropping very low. Whisper with the epicenter, slowing down this Pudge. If they could get the Pudge, it would be huge. Mortimer's Kiss is committed, and there is the rock throw as well from Devi. They will be able to find the Pudge. As Devi looking for more, has got the Pulverize, would love to find Crit. Bushwhack a bit off the mark. Sharpshooters out, Glimmer Cape committed. But they have the catch out onto this Hoodwink. Where is the Gyro though? Is he even needed? That's the question. I think he is, because the heals coming in from the Chen are keeping the Hoodwink alive, but not for long. Eventually they get the kill. But Amar in the meantime pushing out the mid lane. So again, they wait up top. They could find Amar here. Could be huge. Amar does have the Lotus and the roll up though. Does he know that this gank is coming? He's standing on his high ground. Oh, he knows and he blinks away. But the Hoodwink, not as lucky, not as rich. Doesn't have the item she needs. She will fall. Skeeter could be in some trouble here. Devi charges in with the help of the Onslaught. Skeeter losing his HP. The bottom time going to be popped soon. And there's the Battle Strike coming in from Whisper. Skeeter doesn't have a blink up just yet. Now getting it off. Or actually getting it up, excuse me. Doesn't use it right away. Buyback out from Crit. As Yuma's going to be fine. Close to his team. As Devi is going to blink in straight on top of Skeeter though. Going to get hooked. There's the BKB and the Lotus Orb keeping the Primal Beast alive. But now Epicenter coming in from Whisper. It's pretty huge. Marine's dropping low. He has the BKB but he never pops it. He's going to get taken down here. Yuma able to get that kill. Snaking going to be next. Mortimer's Kiss is coming through. No buyback on the Chen. And now Mar potentially in some trouble. His blink completely off the mark. And this blink from Yuma has paid dividends along with the Rapier. The Falcons lead now cut down to 3k. Roshan up for the taking. And Yuma's going to step into the pit. This Roshan has everything. Heroic, that was supposed to be a big play. Amar just got quick fingers. Okay, now Malrine looking to go in on the Pudge. BKB is committed. Yuma TP's in. On the Gyro, 14 seconds still remaining on the Ace. And Falcon's just looking to kite this out. Stuns out though. Can they find this Pudge? It could be huge. Sparrow Strike is there. Another Pulverize coming through as Malrine potentially could drop low. Yuma still has the BKB. Agents are available, but there's the Guardian Angel. BKB committed from this Gyrocopter. He slotted his Crystal is back in. Malrine dropping low. Skeeter with no borrowed time anymore. In some trouble. Lotus Orb is out. The Hex is there. And Skeeter looking like he's in some trouble here, although Yuma, slowed down by the inhibit, still has a Satanic, will dispel the slow. Malrine with the buyback, looking to find the Spudge, looking to take down this Rapier, but won't succeed. Oh, Snapfire trying to TP out, but not going to be so lucky. No buyback on Schofield. Demon Edge. Has to be very careful with this courier usage, though. Oh, I hear an Abyssal Blade. It's in the mid lane, but they found Whisper. Whisper taken out. 81 seconds, but he does have the buyback. That's what matters most at this point. Daedalus done for Yuma. They see him on the map as well. Amar has to be careful. Blink is at the ready. And well, his spidey senses, they don't tingle. He's no Peter Parker. He's just a motherfucker, and he's been taken down. 96 seconds, no buyback. Midas Octarine in his inventory, and I'm not too sure what for. As he spots out Crit. Crit just dead. My goodness, Yuma. Dealing a crazy amount of damage with the Flak Cannon now. On the Aegis, has got the money for the second Rapier. Now it's probably the time to test the waters and go high ground, perhaps. Okay, Rolling Thunder out. Who do they find? It's the King Jungle's army. Now, he's been taken out of the picture here, but look at that Pulverize coming in. Skeeter, his head getting clobbered on the side. They will take down Yuma the once, though. That's the Gyrocopter down. Malrine's dead. 120 seconds. He doesn't have buyback. He needs money. He needs 15 more gold before he can come back into this game. Snaking in some trouble. The Hex is there from Schofield. He's dead. Another buyback committed as well. And Malrine, he needs some money. He finally has got buyback at the ready, but Yuma's at least going to get himself a set of racks here. And there's not much Skeeter can do to stop it. There's a second Rapier money available for Yuma at this point. He does not care if he dies. As long as he gets the mega creeps here, it could be huge. We're going to start with the sharpshooter here. Yuma, okay, well, they go in, trying to take him down. There's the repel coming in from the Omni Knight, the dispels there. And now the Y is in with the pulverize straight on top of Snaking. The Chet is dead, got no buyback. Malrine buying back into this one as they try and desperately take down the Y, but mega creeps have been found. Heroic, it's going to be full retreat from them. Whisper might be in some trouble, but he's got buyback. And the Pangolier has fallen as well. The Abaddon desperately trying to find something in turn. They might find the Sand King, but I don't even know if it's worth it. The Y goes back in. Where's the Gyrocopter? Okay, now he's going to blink in. Malrine in some trouble. He's got no buyback. He's dead. Gret's going to die as well. Just 3 standing strong for the side of Falcons. Monotype comes off for Skeeter as he stands. He tries to deliver, but he's trying to find into Yuma on his Gyrocopter with a Rapier and a fucking Satanic. There's enough money for a buyback and a second Rapier. GG scored with the period. The full stop is there from the Amar. He is defeated, not just in game, but also mentally. This game should have been Falcons. Oh, Heroic, living up to their name, doing it some justice.